Hi everyone, so on the 26th of July we have a really exciting update being released which sees the introduction of image recognition features. We are the first to bring this to market in the property reporting space. Ultimately, it will enable our users to go out into the field with their smartphone, whether it be a smartphone or tablet, on iOS or Android. They'll be able to take a snap of a meter reading. Even in an offline state, they can then come back, do it quickly at the property. We will then scan that image to read the serial numbers and the meter readings from the photo, with the intention, of course, that saves a tremendous amount of time for people out in the field. And also it brings in technology that we see a demand for moving forward. So the ability to scan the make and model of white goods, for instance. Another feature that's being rolled out on the 26th of July is event logging. So essentially we're going to now give our users the ability of seeing the history of what's happened at each stage of their report. So if it's been redrafted, when was it redrafted, who was it redrafted by, if it was sent across to a tenant, what date was it sent, what email address did it go to, if any information has been deleted, and also when data's been synced up by a user when out in the field, it will also identify their location as well, providing they agree to sharing their location information on their app. The benefit of that, of course, is that gives you some sort of lone worker protection tools in there as well. Again, this is the introduction of that capability, so we are going to be enhancing that in the coming months with the intention of offering our users better metrics so they can see how long an offline session typically lasts for a user, and also for that user's safety as well, where they were when they synced last. That can all be seen back at base, back at maybe the team that's managing or coordinating people going out into the field. It's perhaps not as sexy as image recognition, but we do see it being a really valuable tool, and also of course means that many of our users will be able to have the answers to a lot of support issues at their fingertips for themselves without having to come on to our first line support. We will also, within that update, be introducing some other great features, such as photo editing tools. So these photo editing tools are designed that you can rotate, reorder, change the contrast, brightness of images on the fly using our app, whether you're on iOS or Android or even on a desktop. So that's purely down to popular demand. One of those features where we've listened to what our users have had to say, and more importantly, we've responded to what they've come up with. One of the other features that we're introducing is we are now supporting another Ricoh Theta 360-degree camera model. That is the SC2 model. So in a nutshell, you'll be able to, as you are already or have been for some time now with the Theta V and Z1 models, you'll actually be able to have our app talk to that 360 camera on a tripod. When you take a snap within our app, it will capture the image on the Ricoh Theta SC2 camera in this case. And the benefit of that, of course, is unlike other platforms, when you take a photo via our app on a Ricoh 360 camera, it knows what room that image was taken in whilst you're offline, which means you can subsequently sync that information up, which we're finding is a really powerful feature for those that don't have a lot of time to spend inside a property. It enables them to go in, capture the full 360 of the room, perhaps along with some standard photographs, and then get out of the property. Subsequently, you can then sit on your desktop computer, navigate the room, have a look around, and then populate the details of the report. So it is proving a really popular feature, which is also recognised now by deposit protection schemes, such as the TDS, who recognise the value in the before and after comparison on things like decor, the location of items, items left in a room before and after. So it's never at the expense of the written word, but it is a really great way of complementing and also differentiating your service, whether it's going to a landlord or whether it's going to an agent as an inventory clerk provider. So hopefully the addition of that model will prove really popular, as have the other models that we've had in our range for some time. And just to add to that as well, if you visit inventoryhive.co.uk and click on the 360 tab, you will also see exclusive discounts to those cameras as well. So not only do you get a great integration, you also get exclusive rates by working through Inventory Hive.